You're this perp back with another video, and I know I was supposed to drop this video yesterday, but I fell asleep, woke up, got some food, just got really lazy. I just didn't feel like fucking doing anything. Oh well, it's here now, better late than never. My favorite albums of the 2010s. But before I get into this, hit that like button, and if you're new, it's your first time checking me out, hit that subscribe button, because I got a shit ton of content on my channel and a shit ton of content coming later down the line. You won't want to miss out. Also, follow me on Twitter at perpminer420. Yes, Twitter is a thing. But anyways, so this decade has been really interesting for album releases. I think it's been pretty damn solid. These are my personal favorites, from each year in this decade. And we're going to start with 2010. And I want you guys to let me know what are some of your favorite albums of this decade. It could be any genre, it doesn't matter. But let's start with 2010 with Rick Ross's Teflon Don. This really solidified Rick Ross's name in the game, with him beefing with 50 Cent. He drops a fucking classic, probably his best album, one of his best albums, because Ross is always good at choosing beats and everything and whatnot. So that's what I got for 2010. 2011, we got Watch the Throne. Watch the Throne was a collaboration between Jay-Z and Kanye, but this was more so a Kanye album than a collaboration. Very dope album. Some people don't like it, but you can't win them all. You can't please everybody. I thought it was solid. There's some really good tracks on there. Definitely go check it out if you haven't. It's been like some years, but I went with Wild Horse for 2012, and that'd be Chief Keef's Finally Rich. I don't know what it is about this album. I don't really like Chief Keef's music like that. Like, I'm not a huge fan, but this first album that he dropped, his debut album, is crazy. There's a lot of fucking bangers on there. It's just something you could sit back and just have fun with and enjoy it. Some people might not like it, but it is what it is. 2013, we got Born Sinner. Now, J. Cole is obviously one of my favorite rappers out of this generation. Born Sinner is a very important album to me, especially in 2013, because there's a lot of fucked up shit that happened to me in 2013. Like, I went to jail, got my heart broken, lost one of my best friends to drugs, and just, man, this album was really important for me to hear at the time. So 2014, we have, YG, My Crazy Life. Really shocked and surprised by this. This was YG's first debut album, and I gotta say, going back and listening to this now, 5 years later, is like fucking amazing. It still holds up. There's a lot of dope songs, very classic West Coast sound and bop to it, and just it was dope album. 2015, we got Kendrick, To Pimp a Butterfly. Now, this is my favorite Kendrick album out of all the albums that he's dropped so far. Like, I know a lot of people like Good Kid, Mad City, but me, I like To Pimp a Butterfly. It has that soul, it has that funk to it. It's just got a lot of flavor in this, and I know it's not a lot of people's favorite, but there's a lot of just deep messages, and it just really hits. So then we go moving on to 2016, and I picked The Weeknd, Starboy. Now, I've always been a big fan of The Weeknd. I've always liked his sound, but he kind of takes his sound to the next level with this album, Starboy. It's just very melodic, very futuristic sounding, if you could describe it like that. But yeah, that's my 2016 pick. So moving on to 2017, got Jarren Benton, The Mink Coat Killer LP. Now, if you like that old school, 90s boom bap type of sound, this is right up your alley. I highly recommend you check this album out. Has some amazing features on here. Has some amazing bars, just bars for days, and just amazing project. Definitely slept on. So get to 2018, and I gotta give it to Nipsey. And you know, when I first heard this album, I was just like, this was incredible. This was so worth the wait. And the build up to this album was definitely there. Phenomenal music, phenomenal sounds. It just sucks that Nipsey is gone. But you know, the marathon continues. So then we get to 2019, and I gotta say it. It's Mereba. She is a phenomenal artist. If you have not checked out her music, please do. You will not be disappointed. She has a voice like a motherfucking angel, and she's fucking beautiful. And just, there's so much passion on this project that it's hands down the best album that I heard this year, easily. And you know, this decade of just music has been really dope. There's been a lot of dope projects being put out. So much more music to come. You know, we definitely get an oversaturation of music in this decade than any other. So many mixtapes, so many albums. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this list, and what are some of your favorite albums of the decade. Let me know in the comments below. But you know, it's been dope doing these lists. Definitely go check out my playlist of all the best of the decade, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.